All right, guys, so we've gotten everything together. We went to the Dollar Tree and we went to Walmart to pick up just a few craft items. And I feel like this craft is going to be really good for the family. The only downside, if you're going to be doing this with young children, is it does require a hot glue gun. So a quick go over of what we're going to need. You're going to need a hot glue gun. You're going to need these styrofoam cones that you find in the craft aisle, like at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart. You probably could find these at the Dollar Tree, but they were not at the one I went to. Rolls of ribbon. This can be old recycled ribbon, or you may even be able to use some old fabric from maybe like an old ugly Christmas sweater. And some socks. The fuzzy kind are going to be better because this is going to be used for the hat. So what we're going to be making today is actually the cutest little holiday gnome ever. My coworker came to work and showed me the cutest little gnome that she'd found on Pinterest and was talking to me about how she made them. And I figured, hey, Josie might really enjoy doing this at home. Sup, guys. And I figured maybe other people would be really interested in knowing how to do this too. So here's a picture right over Josie's face as to what the gnome's going to look like. But we've got a couple different variations that we can do, and that's one of the good things about this. Depending on the socks or the ribbon or any materials that you use, you can make a whole lot of different combinations of this gnome with very little supplies. So, so here we go. Another thing you're going to need is a mop, but you're not going to need the handle. You just need these strings at the end. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to cut off the strings off of the mop because this is going to be your gnome's beard. So this one mop head should go a long way. I did buy two because I plan to make a couple of these, which we will showcase to you at the end, all the different varieties we made just from the supplies that we have in front of us. You may need a really good set of scissors because this is taking a little bit of time to go through this. So, and there you guys can see. There's going to be our beards. Josie and I are actually going to split this. We'll cut this in half. So you guys can see just for the two, I've only cut about half of the mop head off. So it shouldn't take more than to make maybe 3 or 4 of these, one mop head. You want the black one? What kind do you want for your hat? You want the black hat? Okay. Before we start the craft, just remember at any point during this video, if you found yourself enjoying it, you liked the craft, or you liked us, go ahead and let us know. Drop us a like, leave us a comment, and subscribe. On with the craft.
Oh, it's shading.
So here's what we're shooting for. I've got my little Christmas gnome with the type of ribbon that I chose in the back. And this is all based off of that styrofoam cone. You can see Joe's got hers. She's getting ready to make hers. But I wanted to show her an example. And I decided to use the black, white, and gray sock for a nice little sock cap for my gnome. And then I just used a little wooden bead for his for his nose. And I can kind of trim up his beard as I want. And you guys can make this fuller beard, a thinner beard. You could make it real short. You could make it really long where it hangs off of wherever he's sitting. It's got a lot of ways that it can go, and it's really easily accessorized if you wanted to. So for our gnomes, these are added extras. So this isn't going to be in the total cost of the gnome. because technically this is all you need. But if you wanted to Christmas him up, you could buy small little bells like I did. These all came from the Dollar Tree, and you can get 2 or 3 of these all in one pack. Then you get big packs like this, and of course they're like $1 or 50 cents there. So you can accessorize these guys however you want. That's why we bought a couple different colors of socks, couple different colors of ribbon. You can use thicker ribbon that only goes around one time, or you could get smaller stuff to kind of weave and wind. But it's just however you want to do it. So you've got Jo decided to accessorize hers with a little, a little bow with red bells, which I think goes really, really well with the ribbon that she chose and the really dark hat. And I decided that mine wanted a rim of pom-poms. But you could do basically anything with this. I think that's one of the really good things about this craft. It can go in any direction, and it can be accessorized very easily with a lot of different things to be very specific to your household or to your specific type of decorations or color theme. But this was just a really, really fun craft, and thank you to Julie from work for sharing the craft with me so I can share it with you guys. So how much did this cost us to do? Well, when I tally up all of the different prices for all of the different things, it cost us $6 to make both of these gnomes. So one gnome is only $3. This would be a great craft for when you've got family over, or if you've got kiddos that you need to keep entertained, or just for fun to make decorations for your home and to make memories with your family with handmade crafts. Thanks so much for being with Josie and I while we make these cute little Christmas gnomes. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did and you want to share this with other people, feel free to share the video. If you want to see more of what we've got going on here at Mulberry Branch Farm, make sure that you drop us a comment, leave us a like, and subscribe. But we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Merry Christmas.